conference will now be recorded.
I hope you people are able to see my screen now. Guys, are you people able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today we are yesterday's any doubts? So we had done with the sales dashboard. So using the Power Pivot. So we understood the concept Power Pivot and then the data visualization both. So any doubts related to it? If there is any doubts, please put it in the chat box. Everything is clear. So today we will be starting with Power Query. Okay, so Power Query is one of the important concept in Excel. Okay, so it is what is Power Query is. So Power Query, when we were discussing about the features of Excel, I explained that Power Query. So Excel is one of the wonderful tool in order to import and export the data. So any type of data transformation or anything, so I can bring in the data from different platforms to Excel, make the necessary transformation, cleaning the data, so arranging whatever you wanted to do, sort it, everything you are going to do it in Power Query, and then load the data to the other platforms. Okay, so in Tableau also any such type of transformation or anything has such any data cleaning is required means we will be doing it using Power Query. So we should be having a concise knowledge about what is Power Query is. Okay, so when I'm talking about Power Query, it is a data transformation and data preparation engine. So Power Query comes with a graphical interface for getting data from sources and a Power Query editor for applying the transformation. So Power Query is also called as the ETL tool. That is to extract the data, to extract or import the data, transform the data and load the data. Okay, so here when I'm talking about extract, transform and load means extract the data from any table or from a range, or your data can be extracted from any database or from any online services and from other sources as well. So whatever the data I have extracted, it will be done with the transformation. So transformation means here I'm talking about cleaning the data and reshaping the data and then loading the data to the other worksheet as a pivot table or charts or as a data connections. Okay, so this is why we will be using the Power Query. So now before we proceed further, I wanted you people to create two folders. Okay, so one folder by name my sales details and one more folder by name my student details. Under this my sales details, whatever the file you have downloaded, Excel files, okay, so that three files has to be put under my sales details. And one more my student details, here the CSV file, that is a text file, it has all the three text files has to be put under this folder. So create two folders and put all those data in that respective folders. My sales details, put all the Excel files. Okay, three files I have shared, three Excel files has to be put in my sales details folder, and three text based data I have shared, so that text files has to be saved under my students details folder. Okay, any doubts in this, please ask. Create two folders and put the data inside it. Guys, give a thumbs up if you people have done with this, or if anybody did not understand, please let me know. I'll explain it once again.
Ma'am, can you explain it again?
Okay. Okay, you must have downloaded these three files. Okay, in the WhatsApp I have put 6 files. Okay, 3 are Excel files and 3 are, see here I have this 3 Excel files and 3 text files, right? So once you download these files, I wanted you people to create 2 folders. First folder will be my sales details and the second folder will be my student details. Under my sales details folder, I wanted the 3 Excel files to be put. And then under my student details, I wanted these 3 text files to be put.
Thank you so much.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you people did not understand, 1 second, let me do it and show. Okay, see here, I have this file. See, under this, I have downloaded. I hope you people can see this. I have downloaded. I have 3 Excel files and 3 text files. Okay. So first, let me create a folder, and I'll give my folder name as my sales details. One more folder, let me create my student details. Okay, 2 folders I have created. Now let me cut this 3 Excel files. I'll move this 3 Excel files to sales details and 3 text files. I'll move them to my student details. Now under my sales details, I have this 3 Excel file, and under my student detail, I have this 3 text files. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
guys, from Monday onwards, you are having any exam going on in the college? From
Yes, ma'am, we have internals.
Okay, for the next 1 week.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, that will be from Monday to Friday, Saturday.
Ma'am, actually, there will be a gap for me. Actually, I have it till 7th of February.
Till 7th of February. Okay. So that is till the uh, Monday. So not the coming Monday, next to that Monday,
Yes,
starting
ma'am.
from next week. Okay. Guys, type in two if you people have done creating the folders. Okay, so now let's start with our Power Query. Okay, so I will explain you. So you people follow it later. Okay, so you can do it later. Don't try it simultaneously. Okay, so now I wanted to create a Power Query. So for that, what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to open a new Excel sheet. So right click on this one window, go to new Microsoft Excel. Okay, so this is the file where I'm going to build the Power Query. So I'll double click on this new file, and here under the data tab, what you see here, this get and transform data, queries and connections. So this is the Power Query editor. Okay, so this is the Power Query. So now as you can see that I have my data in a folder. Okay, so my sales detail contains 3 years sales, and my student details contains 3 years student details information. Okay, so now when I'm working, I wanted to work using the folder, not on an individual file. Okay, so why? Because this 3 year sales data, it contains 2019, 2020, 2021 sales details. Now I wanted to combine these three files and do the necessary transformation as per my requirement. Okay, so we will understand this. So for that, I'll go to data tab. So now I'll go to data tab. Under the data tab, you have this get and transform data and queries and connections. So this is about the Power Query, which is going to help me to import the data. Okay, first let's understand using Excel, and if it is a CSV file or a text file, how it is going to work. Okay, so now here, if I wanted to get the data, what are the platforms that Excel is going to support in order to bring in the data? So if I'm talking about this, if I'm talking about a file, your file can be from an Excel workbook, it can be from a text or CSV file, it can be from an XML file, or it can be a JSON file, it can be a PDF, or you can work on a folder, or it can be from a SharePoint folder. If I'm talking about a database, so your data can be from SQL Server database, Microsoft Access database, analysis services, SQL Server analysis, Oracle, IBM DB2, MySQL, PostgreSQL, Sybase, Teradata, SAP HANA. And if I'm talking about the Azure services, your data can be from Azure SQL, Azure Synapse, Azure HD Insight, Azure Blob, Azure Table, Azure Data Lake, and Azure Data Explorer. If I'm talking about the online services, Your data can be from a SharePoint online list, Microsoft Exchange, Dynamics 365, Salesforce object, or Salesforce reports. Or if your data is from any other sources, like it can be a table or a range, or it can be from a web, it can be from SharePoint list, or it can be from OData feed, Hadoop, Active Directory, Microsoft Exchange, ODBC, OLEDB, or it can be a blank query. Okay, so these are some of the platforms where you can bring in the data, or if you are bringing in one single data means, so one single text file means you can take it from here, one web file or one table range, anything as such you can take it from here. So now I have to work on a folder. As I told, I have two folders. The first folder contains the sales details, wherein my folder name I have given is my sales details. Okay, so I'll go to get data from file and from folder. Okay, I'll repeat the procedure. Okay, so it is a link, so wherein I cannot stop in between and do it again. So carefully understand how the steps is following. Okay, so I have to go to get data from file from folder. So now I have to take in my entire sales details folder. So I have to go to desktop, Power Query, and here I have the my sales details. So this is the folder which I wanted to work. So you must be knowing where you have allocated the folder. You have to tell the path. Okay, so from the beginning you have to tell the path where your folder is. You should not open further. You have to just select the folder and click on open. So anybody want me to repeat this step again? Please tell. You can put it in the chat box to repeat the steps. Okay, so till here it is clear. So let me take this my sales details. I should not open it further. I'll just select the folder and click on open. So once I click on open, here you can see starting from the C drive, users welcome. On the desktop, I have a new folder where I have a subfolder called Power Query. Under that, I have the My Sales Details folder. Okay, so it will show me the entire path, how I have chosen the folder. And here you can see the extension will be shown. So that is my 3-year sales data, 2019, 2020, 2021. So this will be appearing, and here you have certain options. So transform data. So here I told that I wanted to combine and then transform the data. So here you can see it is just displaying me as transform data. That means without combining these three files, it will take me directly to transform data, which I don't need. So next option we have load. So when I click on this drop down on the load, I have two options. One is load and load to. Load means it will not ask me like how you wanted to set the data, where you wanted to place the data. Nothing as such. It is going to just bring in the data and dump it in the sheet. Okay, so it will do like that. Load to means it will ask how you wanted to bring the data, whether you wanted it as a Power Query connection pivot table, or you wanted it as a table range, how you wanted and where you wanted to allocate, or you wanted to bring into the data model. All those informations it will ask, and then it will bring in the data to the platform. Okay, this is about it. So then combine. So here load means without any combining the data or any transformation, it is going to bring in the data like that. But here I wanted combine and transform. Let's check it here. So the first option you can see, I wanted to combine these three files and do the transformation, or I just wanted to combine and load the data, or I wanted to combine and load the data in a specific format. So for me, combining this 3-year sales data and do the necessary transformation is required. I'll select combine and transform. So here a Power Query will start processing. So from the Excel platform, it will take me to Power Query editor. So you people also can repeat. Type in 3 if this step is clear.
can you explain how we get the data again?
How we get the data? That means you have downloaded the files, you have created the
Yes,
folder.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So once it is done, you have to go to get data. From the data tab, go to data tab. Go to data tab. Under that, you can see here get data option is there. So you have to click on that. The first option from file, click on it, and there in the list you can see from folder. Data tab, get data from file, from folder. So these are the options what you need to choose. Once I come to from folder, it will open with the file explorer where it will ask where is your folder is. Choose the folder my sales details wherever you have saved. Don't open it, just select the folder, just click on it so that it will get selected and then click on open. Got it, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, once that is done, so there you have one option called combine. Click on that combine, and as you select, click on the drop down, there it will show one option combine and transform. Click on that. So as you click on combine and transform, this screen will appear, what you are able to see on the on my screen. No, so this window will appear. Are you getting this window?
Ye- yes, ma'am.
Guys, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, am I audible to you people? Guys, am I audible? Okay, now from here, so here when I click on the drop down, you can see there is 3 year sales data 2019, 20, 21. Okay, so these are individual files and there is one first file which is a combined data. Okay, so this is a combined data. So when I click on this first file, you can see the name will appear sales report. So as I click on the sales report, you can see the preview, and now I'll click on OK. So once you click on OK, your data will be loaded. So this is your Power Query editor. Okay, so Power Query editor. So till here, if it is clear, type in 4. Okay. So now let's understand the screen components of Power Query. So now here in the leftmost corner, you can see, so the logo. Okay, so Power Query will show me from where you have in the data. Okay, so if I am coming from Excel, it will show me the Excel logo. If I'm connecting from Power BI logo will be displayed. Or if I'm bringing in the data from Tableau logo will appear over here. And then here you can see that the folder name. So whatever the folder name I took, the folder name will appear as a file name. Okay, so my sales details. And here you can see most of the screen interface will be very much similar to Excel. So as we have the menu bar, the same way we have the menu bar, file, home, transform, add column, view. So these are the tabs what we have, and individually each tab contains its ribbon like this. Okay, so this is menu bar and this is the ribbon. And here till now, so starting from loading the data, so I started my processing from getting into the data tab, get data folder, no. So whatever the processing it happened till now, everything will be mentioned here under the queries. Okay, so now I need not have to bother about it. I'll just close this, and here you can see the formula bar as we have it in Excel. Okay, so here by default, if you see the this one formula is already written. So this formula structure, it is called as DAX. Okay, data analysis expressions. So in Power Query, we need not have to write any formula as such, wherein Power Query itself is going to write the DAX formulas. Okay, it will be based on Excel functions and formulas. So here, whatever the transformation I am making in Power Query is going to write a DAX formula for it. So if you ask me that can't we write any DAX formula, is it Power Query only will write means, you should be equivalently good in writing the DAX formula. So if you are very good at writing the formula, then here you can write it down. So here we need not have to write, whatever the changes we make, it is going to automatically update it. Okay, so once we do the necessary transformation, everything, you can see, so you can see that it is going to write a DAX formula over here. And then this side you can see query settings is there. So now I don't need this my sales details. Okay, I don't need this file name. So I let me change it to sales report. Sales report. And here you can see applied steps will appear. So here control Z, what we have to do, undo. Okay, in Excel we have a shortcut key for undo, so that undo shortcut key will not work over here. Okay, so if I have to do any such undo or anything, here applied steps, so whatever I am making the changes in the Power Query, everything is going to get listed out. Anything I wanted to take one step back, then I have to bring in my cursor here and click on this into sign, so that a Power Query is going to take me one step back. Okay, so that also we will try and see. So then we have the work area, which is in the form of tabulation. And here you can see the column headers are listed out and individual column headers. So Power Query is going to identify what type of data the particular column contains with. So here you can see source name, it is identifying as text-based data. So customer ID, so here we have the number, so it is identifying that it is a number-based data. So first name, last name, it is a text-based data. You can see it is identifying as ABC, that is text-based data. And here if you see, I have a order date. So this is a calendar. So here you can see it is identifying as a calendar type. Okay. So these are the data what we have. And if you look at the bottom, this is a status bar where it is identifying. So now it has merged my data. So it is telling there are 15 columns and in each table I have 700 rows. Okay. So before we get into this, I'll explain you about the data, then we will start working on this. So it is telling, so in each file, 2019, 2020, 2021, in each file, I have almost 700 rows. Okay. So here it is telling me there is 999 plus rows. Okay. That means still there is no clarity. Why? Because there is, the transformation is not yet done. Okay. So I need to do the transformation in order to get the clarity about how many number of rows are there. Type in 5 if you people are clear with this. Okay, so I wanted you people to do it till here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, the options you have to import data from files, I don't have it on my Excel here. Is it, should I upgrade it or something?
How is your screen visible? So you have this Excel file, right? Excel file, you have that data
No,
tab.
ma'am. To import the data, I just have from to get external data. I have options to from access from web, from text, from other sources.
You
I
don't
don't have
have
the
that option
option like
from
you
folder.
have.
No, ma, you have that Excel or you're opening the Google Sheet.
I'm using Excel, ma'am.
Excel only means that means it must be there, no, ma. See here. Let me with the same file. So in that, you are you able to see the menu bar? That is file, home, insert.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Under that you have tab, a data tab.
Yes, ma'am. I do have data tab.
Click on data tab. Get data. You have that option, get data.
No, ma'am.
Get data option itself is not visible.
No, ma'am.
Okay, I will stop sharing. Can you share the screen and show me? Let me see
Yes, ma'am.
whether
Yes.
where the option is available.
Ma'am, you should give me access to present my screen.
Yeah, yeah. So here I'm not able to see any access required, ma, on my screen.
Can I send a screenshot on WhatsApp group,
Yes,
ma'am?
yes, sure, sure, sure. Hmm? Oh, this is older version of Excel, ma. It's an older version. So see if you can upgrade this one to the latest Excel. Okay, Vaishnavi,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
it's a older version. That's why you are not getting that option. Okay, so I think it must be like 2007 version or something like that. If you get upgraded to 2016 version also, that will be enough. Because I am using 2019 version. So older than that means 2016. You can have that so that you will be getting this option. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now let's continue. So once this is done, so hope the other people are able to see this screen. So the same thing you are getting it on your screen as well. So now here Power Query is going to identify each and every column and it is going to tell what type of data is in that particular column. Okay. So now once the data is combined, okay, so now that data is combined, now I have to do the necessary transformation. Okay, so two columns I will do, and you people can try. Okay, so the first thing is source name, that is the file name. So once I have combined, I don't need this source name. So what I will do is I'll take my cursor to the column header. So here my cursor is in the near the source name. I'll right click on this and I wanted to remove. So whatever the option that is available under the ribbon, you can see everything is got listed out over here. Okay, so now I don't need this source name, so I will remove this column, source name. Okay, the first column is removed, and then here customer ID. So customer ID, you can see it is totally jumbled. I wanted to sort it. So for this I will click on the drop down, and then I will tell sort ascending. So first option, I'll show you once again, the source name, which is the file name which I don't need. I will take the cursor to the source name, right click on it, and I will remove. So the first column is removed. Now customer ID, I wanted to sort ascending. So I'll click on the drop down and I'll go for sort ascending. So once I sort, I got to know that there are so many null values which has to be removed. So what I will do is I'll again click on the drop down and uncheck this null. Okay, when I uncheck this null, null values will be removed, and only the cells that contains the number numerical based data will be displayed. Okay, so type in yes if this is clear. Okay, you people can try this. These two columns you try. Remove the source name and customer ID. First sort it and then remove the null values. Guys, type in 6 if you people are done with this. Okay, so next coming to first name and last name. So I wanted to combine this both first name and last name and make it as customer name. Okay, so I wanted to merge these two columns. So first I'll select the first column and hold the control key and select the last name, first name and last name. So first name I selected, hold the control key on the keyboard and select last name. So now both the columns are selected. Now I'll right click on this and here I have merge columns. I'll click on merge columns. So what will be the separator? Okay, so from the first name to the last name it will be space. I'll select space and click on OK. So now you can see name, it is combined and it is showing as merged field. So now I'll rename it to customer name. So guys, is this clear? Or you want me to show it once again? Okay, let me proceed to the next one. So now I wanted to split this column country and region into two different things. Okay, country and region, two different columns I wanted to split it. I'll select the column, right click, and then I will select split columns by delimiter. So delimiter means here you can see I have India and East. The separator is space hyphen space. Okay, so I need to mention this delimiter and separate the columns. So I'll go to split column by delimiter and here I'll click on the drop down, select custom and I'll mention space hyphen space. So that is the delimiter based on which I wanted to split the column. I'll select this and click on OK. So now you can see my country and region both are split into two different columns. So now let me rename it to country, the first one, and the second column I wanted to rename it as region. Okay, split this columns country and region. Guys, in this any doubts is there, please ask. Okay, guys, in this any doubts is there? Please tell. Okay, now let's come to the next column, state. So if you look at the first letters, so state, it is identifying as a text only, but if you see the first letter is in small letter. It should be actually, the first letter should be in proper, the words should be in proper case. That is, first letter should be in capitals. Right click on the name, transform, capitalize each word. So I'll show you once again. Select the column, right click, transform, capitalize each word. So the first letter is capitalized. Then coming to the postal code. So if you look at the postal code, Power Query is identifying this data as text-based data, wherein it is a number, okay, which should be a number. So what I have to do is, first I need to, so why Power Query is identifying this as a text means, in between you can see there is space, okay. Space is considered to be as text. So first I need to remove the space. So what I'll do, I'll take my cursor to the header, right click, replace values. So value to find, I'll mention the space over here and replace it with nothing. I'll click on OK. Space is removed. Now I'll go to transform data. So transform tab and detect data type. Now you can see Power Query will identify this data as a number based data. So in if it is clear, fine. If it is not clear, please tell. If you wanted me to repeat it again.
Yes, ma'am.
Want me to repeat it? Okay, see, postal code, it is identifying this data type as text. Okay, why it is identifying it as a text means, here you can see in between these numbers there is space given. So if there is a space means space is considered to be as a text. Okay, so as per the computer terms. So here first I need to remove the space. How would I remove the space? I'll take my cursor to the column header, right click, replace values. So value to find, I'll mention the space over here, replace it with nothing. Okay, I wanted it to be find and replaced. Okay, so now you can see this unwanted space which was there in the data, it is removed. Now in order, still it is identifying it as a text. For that, in the tab, in the menu bar, I should go to transform tab and detect data type. So this one Power Query will detect the data what it is. So as I selected this detect data type, it identified that this particular data is a number based data. Now you can see it has changed to number. Clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts, please ask. Okay, if I look at the email, this particular column is also proper, not required with any changes. Product name is also fine. Okay, order ID, so that also it is fine. So here coming to order date and ship date. So I have received the order on 22nd, but shipping date it is on 24th. So I wanted to know how many days I have taken in order to send the shipment. Okay, so for this I wanted to add a new column. Okay, I wanted to add a new column. So where I wanted to mention the days to ship. Okay, so first I have to take the ship date, select the ship date column, hold the control key and select order date. Okay, so first select the ship date, press control key, select order date. Now with this I wanted to create a new column. I wanted to add a column. So I'll go to add column. In the menu bar I have the option add column. Add column, and I wanted to subtract this dates. Okay, so under add column I have the option date. I'll click on this and I will tell subtract days. So now you can see a new column is added with the name subtraction. Okay, so I wanted this subtraction column to be placed next to ship date. I will click, without releasing the click I will drag and drop it right next to ship date and rename it to days to ship. Clear, guys? If you have any doubt, you want me to repeat it, please tell. So lastly, I wanted to add one more column. So you can see I have the unit sold and sale price, but I don't have the information related to the total sales. So I wanted to add one more column which will mention me the total sales. Okay. So for that, I'll select unit sold, which has to be multiplied with sale price. Okay. So this both the columns has to be multiplied, and I wanted a new column called total sales. Okay, so I'll go to add column, and under that you have standard, and I'll click on multiply. So now you can see a new column is added by multiplying these two columns, unit sold and sale price. I will move this multiplication right next to sale price, and rename it to total sales. So now I have added one new column called as total sales by multiplying the unit sold and sale price. If there is any doubt in this, you want me to repeat it, please tell. Guys, if there is any doubt, you want me to repeat any of this step, please tell. Okay, now I have merged my data, I have cleaned my data, I have done the necessary transformation required, everything. So now let me load the data. Okay, so everything is done. Now let me go to home tab, and here I have close and load. So the CSV files what I have shared, we will try with close and load too. So let me try this Excel files with close and load. So once I click on, go to home tab, select, click on the first option, select close and load. So once you click on it, you can see your data will be brought to this Excel file. See, this new Excel file is there, no? So it has brought the data over here. Now you can see there is 2100 rows loaded into this data. Okay, so I took the data from Excel, I have done the necessary transformation, and I have brought it back to Excel only. So if anybody is having any doubts in this, please tell. Okay guys, I'm going to stop the recording. Guys,